recording? Yes. All right, so now for our lower body day. My favorite. Hopefully you were able to get the glute bands, either the cloth ones or the rubber ones. Either ones will help. The rubber ones are just kind of annoying if you have like this type of legging material, which most leggings are made out of. They do tend to like move, but hopefully it should be fine. Just readjust, best I can tell you. All right, so to start off with our warm-up first, I'm gonna move this over a little bit. We got 3 movements for the warm-up. Basic movement to start off. You're gonna do a lunge, keeping your balance, lunge into a kick. Okay, so you want to get that knee as high as possible. Here, okay? You control the speed. Speed's up to you. But you are hitting 10 reps on one leg. Okay, so you got that lunge, kick, lunge, kick, lunge, kick. 10 on one leg, 10 on the other. Okay? After those, you're gonna hit high knees. With this high knee, you wanna make sure your core is still tight. I tell everyone, high knee is a great lower abdomen workout. Sorry, I had to burp. If you're thinking about it. All right, I always think it tends to help if you lean back a little bit here instead of like here. When we're here, 1, it makes you go higher. 2, kind of like sets off your core because you feel like you're elongating it a little bit more. Try out whichever one works better for you. But you got 30 seconds of that. And then your last movement, I'm gonna move you this way, will be a wall sit. So you got 20 seconds there. All right, so you got 3 movements. Your lunge and kick, 10 on each side. 30 seconds of high knees, 20-second wall sit. Okay, make sure you're at a challenging depth. All right, whatever that may be. You might start off a little higher. That's okay. The whole point, since you're doing it for a month, is to get into that parallel stance. All right, 3 sets of those movements. Okay, so you do 1, 2, 3, repeat. 1, 2, 3, repeat. 1, 2, 3, done. All right, then after that, hopefully you have your band. If you don't have the band, you can do it without the band. All right, it's just gonna be a little bit less difficult. So if you have the band, do it 15 reps. If you don't have the band, do 20 reps. Why not? Okay. But again, if you're like 15 was good, cap it at 15, all right? So I am gonna put it on. I'm gonna put on the rubber one, just so you could see if it moves, what I'm talking about. So we're gonna go above the knee for all these movements. Anytime you're doing band work with legs, if you go below the knee, it's going to be more difficult. Anything above the knee, you're using more thigh action. It's gonna be a little bit more easier to control. Keep that in mind, okay? So we're gonna hit glute bridges. I'm gonna get off the mat so you can see. Pretend you have a bowl of water on your pelvis, okay? Everything is straight, bowl of water here. My heels are on the ground. They're gonna do the work. And I'm going to try to turn on my hamstrings and my glutes, okay? That bowl of water should be tilting and getting me wet, all right? Okay, because if we're here, I'm probably not gonna lift anything, okay? We're gonna go up as high as we can, squeezing through those glutes, nice and controlled on the way down. Squeeze through those glutes, squeeze through those glutes. If you have the band, make sure you're fighting that resistance the whole time. I shouldn't see your knees knocking like this, okay? Because then there's no point in wearing it. Wide the whole time, okay? Even if you're not wearing it, wide the whole time. Don't let your heels come off the ground because then you're not using your glutes, right? The whole point is the butt, right? Here and squeeze. Here and squeeze. Lightly tap on the ground, okay? Don't rest unless you absolutely have to. Then, so you got 15 of those, 15 to 20. 15 to 20 of those. Keeping the band, or if you don't have the band, that's okay. I'm gonna go into just some squats. If you don't have the band, you can add the weight. Remember, weight will sit right here. You can even do both. There's a lot of pigeons up there. All right, so when we're doing that squat, pretend you're sitting on a chair and then coming up. You were good at squats when we did them together. I'm not worried about it. Okay, just make sure, again, we're not knocking the knees if you're wearing the band. Out. Like I said in my arm video, ugly butt. Squeeze, quench those cheeks the whole time, even when you're coming down and up, or going down and then coming up. Okay, so we're here, squeeze. Here, squeeze. Keep